an unbelievable night. Spurs have finally got it done. I've got a stat here, Jace. This literally sums up the game. Spurs had 3 shots, had 27% possession, and completed just 115 passes and won 1-0.
Okay, give me Man United stats then.
Well, I haven't got them.
It's just who we are, mate.
Why not? Why haven't you give me half the stats?
But 0 goals. There you go.
Yeah. Where, how much
0 goals.
How much possession?
Number
0.
1.
You can work it out. Go on, how much?
73?
Number 2.
Something like that.
Your arithmetic.
Number 3.
73,
I think,
right?
yeah, something like that.
I want to know how many passes because they really didn't hurt Spurs. They didn't know how to hurt Spurs. Other than when, like I said, the most dangerous they looked, Man United, was with Vicario.
512 passes.
512.
Number 4.
Mate, I told you, it was Jose Mourinho to be proud of that performance. It's seeing win the Champions League with Inter Milan like that.
Unbelievable.
You know? But break us down. Go on in. What you got? Got nothing.
They didn't have nothing.
Man United. There's some serious conversations at Old Trafford need to be had about what they are, who they are, and where they go from here, mate. That is This is. I don't know how the rebuild's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen with Amorim. All right. I don't know how things are going to change. They've got to get players off there. But I've got to tell you now, mate, where Spurs are right now, totally different world. And Man United, if they'd won that, things would look better for them. Obviously, much better. But the difference between Champions League football now, it's remarkable. Yeah, it really is.
I want to hear from Man United fans. But you know what, Jace? Before I take Man United fans and any more calls, right? I think there's something I've got to do.
Go on.
I want to apologise to Ange.
You coward.
Big Ange deserves an apology.
What are you going to apologise? No. What are you going to apologise for?
Well, I'm going to apologise to Big Ange.
This is
because you know what? This season, I've given him some stick.
Yeah, and rightly so.
It's just who we are,
yeah, but you know what? Some of it has been unfair. Some of it has.
What's been unfair? Terrible.
Some of it's been fair, and some of it's been unfair.
Yeah.
You know, and I've given him a lot of stick this season. I've given the players stick. You know, I've given the club stick, Daniel Levy stick, and you know what? He's took the most heat, I think, in this season from myself. From other people. There's been a lot of Spurs fans who've given him loads of stick.
Sorry, you cannot apologise for that.
No, I think
he's 17th.
Yeah,
he has been a disgrace.
No, but forget that, James.
No,
because what he's done tonight has answered his critics. You know, he's come out as a Spurs manager, and his head is held high, and he's gone out there and he's faced criticism. He's faced press. He's faced people who have wanted to dig him out. He's faced people saying you should get the sack, calling him a clown, giving him stick. I'm not a clown. People saying to him that you're not good enough. You don't know how to win. You know, you've lost this many games. And he's gone out and won a European trophy, the first European trophy since we've won since 1984. He deserves my apology. And he deserves an apology from a lot of Spurs fans.
All he's done is paper over the cracks for this season. That's all he's done.
Okay, but
paper over the cracks.
Yeah, but you know what, though? It's a good job. We've got the best plaster in town,
Yeah,
mate.
do you know what, though, Jay? You're still Spurs.
Yeah.
And you watch that
There's cracks.
You watch that crack appear next year.
Them cracks,
you
mate,
watch
they've been plastered over.
No,
they've been sealed. Yeah. They've been signed and delivered.
Yeah, but do you know what, though, mate? They're still there. It's still Spurs.
So, Ange, I'm just going to say it now. Ange, I apologise, big man. Big Ange to stay.
Well, you're easily pleased, mate. You're easily pleased. And well done. Congratulations. You've got to admire what he has done in the Europa League. The league, you can't pretend it hasn't happened. You can't pretend you're not 17th. Can you?
Who cares about the Premier League, mate? Who cares? We won the Europa League, mate.
This is bread and butter, mate. It's the day job.
I don't want to hear it from you. I don't want to hear it.
This is bread and butter. 17th.
Don't want to hear it.
That conversation doesn't need to take place tonight because it's all about winning the trophy.
Champions League football.
It's all about winning the trophy.
He's got his Champions League football and a trophy.
Yep.
Job done. That's his job. His job when he come in as Spurs manager, win a trophy. Champions League football. Bosh. Done.
Well, there are bigger questions and answers that need to come up with, but tonight it is about winning the trophy. And
let's go to Sean. He's a Man United fan, right?
Oh, dear.
There's some Man United fans who need to come on and have their say. Sean.
Oh, Shawnee.
Hello.
All right, Sean.
Shawnee.
Right, O'Hara. Firstly, congratulations on winning. Secondly, let's have it right. We were the better team tonight. We were better than you. We're a better team than you. How can you sit there and say it's the most disgraceful performance you've ever seen in a European final? Well, we were better than you.
What are you on about? What are you on about?
We were the better team. We dominated for 90 minutes.
Dominated?
Shawnee, listen.
The irony is, you won it by parking the bus.
No, Sean.
So much for it's who we are and all that.
Amazing, mate.
Sean, listen,
amazing.
Sean, I was a United fan tonight, right? But you can't come on and say that, mate.
Well, back me up then, Cundy.
No, I can't back you up because the truth is you didn't know how to break them down. And Spurs knew this.
Yeah,
they knew.
Fair comment, but we were the better team.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Yeah,
You're terrible, mate. You were terrible.
You weren't. Sean, you weren't. There wasn't a good team out there. Both teams tonight stunk their way through the game, but Manchester United stunk for longer. He didn't score. You in that second half, the only time he looked dangerous when you crossed and Vicario come out and looked like he's going to catch it or drop it or do something with it. Other than that, where was Bruno tonight? Where was Bruno?
You know, I think he was held back when he was in centre mid, so he struggled to get the game.
But they gave you the ball. Basically, Big Ange just said, I'm going to set myself up like this. He went to 5 at the back towards the end with like 15 to go, right? And he knew, and everyone knew in that stadium, we know. I said to Jay during the watch-along, they don't know how to break you down. And you could be there till now, and you will not score.
Yeah, but let's have it right, though. Apart from a lucky goal from them, they wouldn't have broke us down.
He's coming across it. But Sean, come on,
great ball.
You're coming across bitter, mate. No, you are, Shawnee. Come on, finals are all about winning the game and finding a way to win the game. Spurs found a way to win the game. Man United didn't know how to win that game. Amorim did not know how to win that game.
4 times.
Ange tactically, he got things right. Amorim had no answer, matey. And I wanted you lot to win. But that's the truth. That's the game I saw.
Well, enjoy it while it lasts, because it's going to be another 17 years to win something else, Jimmy G. So,
mate, Champions League football. Champions League football. You've got nothing. You've got nothing. You've got players on 350 grand a week that no one wants.
Sean, can I ask you a serious question now, right?
Of course you
can. Are you concerned about what next season looks like for Manchester United? No European football. We know financially that Ratcliffe has come out and said the club would run out of cash by November, Christmas. They come out and said that. You found yourself in a situation where you could have got out of jail. I just wonder what the next 12, 18, 24 months look like for Man United. Are you worried?
Honestly, Jason, there's no answer for it, is it? Now, where do we go? I mean, the Wizard of Oz couldn't bloody fix this, could he? I don't know where we go. I honestly don't know where we go from here. It's really worrying, isn't it? But
yeah, I think this.
I think Højlund, he's tried his best, but he needs to get back to the job centre. It's not working for him here. It really isn't, is it?
He's a terrible man.
All the talks about Cundy coming in and Delap, but they're good players, but are they going to fit right? You mean, there's questions about Cundy's attitude. Is it going to work? Do you know what I mean? You've got me on screen here, haven't you?
Yeah, mate. You can't be phoning up. You cannot be phoning up saying you were the better team. That's unacceptable.
We were the better team.
What are you on about? What do you mean?
I am that hill.
No, Shawnee.
It's a big old hill, mate. You can keep climbing it, but you ain't going to get to the top.
No.
Let's go to Clive. He's a Man United fan. Clive?
All right, Clive.
All right, guys. All right?
All right,
Clive. All right, Clive. How are you feeling?
Well, to be honest with you, first I want to say congratulations to Spurs. I think they 100% deserve to win, without a shadow of a doubt. We were very, very poor. I thought, and probably Ange's tactics were fantastic. And you deserve what you win. And we didn't deserve anything. We haven't deserved nothing all season anyway. I think sell Bruno.
Sell Bruno?
Really, he's not good enough.
I mean, he's not good enough. He's the only decent player you've had this season.
And I also think Anana's got to go.
He won't go.
He's useless. I mean, he's nowhere near what Michael was.
Mate, honestly, watching you tonight, Clive, even Bruno Fernandes was terrible tonight. There's not one player in that team that can walk off that pitch. Maybe Harry Maguire is the only one you could probably say he's done all right. But the rest of them, absolutely terrible. You should be ashamed.
I'm ashamed of I feel sorry for the fans who went over there, to be honest. But what I'm looking at is Amorim's got to go because he's not good enough. He has to go now. He won't walk, but he'll be sacked. He has to go.
He ain't good enough, mate. You know what? And I like the guy, right? Because he's young, he's honest. You know, he done a really good. But honestly, mate, your views are terrible. You've got 10 times worse. Like you fell off a cliff of how bad you are.
I think of all the seasons that we've had with the Glazers in charge and everything else, he's actually worse than Ten Hag.
Oh, he's way worse than Ten Hag. He's way worse than Ten Hag.
Do you know what? I want to say to you, I think we could have played 120 minutes longer and we still wouldn't have scored.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
I know. We done a watch along, right? And we were sitting in there, I was watching the game, and it's a hard watch, and I'm sitting there thinking, we're sitting in, we're letting them have the ball. Second half, we just kept giving it away, giving it back to you. And Cundy just said to me, mate, they don't know how to score. They don't know how to score a goal.
Your tactics that Ange used, about packing the defence and everything.
Yeah.
Why would you, if a team is doing that to you, instead of whacking crosses in, which is going to get you nowhere, why don't you just try and...
They didn't have the answers, mate. They didn't have the answers.
Pass the ball properly. The IQ of these players, I'm not kidding you, the IQ of these players is, I'll tell you what, I'll do a 30-yard Hollywood ball, or the next thing I'm going to do, I'll just shoot on sight. What the hell is that all about?
Yeah, I mean, there was no shots from distance either. I mean, Basuma and Sarr played in the middle of the park, blocking shots, working hard, shuffling across. There was no...
I thought Van der Ven was outstanding.
Yeah,
he was. He's brilliant. He's brilliant.
And I have to say to you, whatever anyone says about that previous caller that United were a better team, I don't know what he's living on, what planet he's on. But I watched the game on TNT, and I can assure you, I didn't know who I was watching. I might have been watching a Sunday League team.
Yeah,
terrible, mate.
Both sides, it wasn't a great game as a classic, but they found a way, Spurs, and they got tactically second half. And just told them, we sit in, we do not leave gaps. They are not going to break us down, and he was proven right. You can see that. There was the one thing I will agree with you, Jay, is keeping the ball better when you win it. Keeping the ball better, and all that does is release the ball, and it invites more pressure.
Yeah,
and you're getting deeper and deeper. But
it was lucky we played Man United.
You're comfortable.
It was lucky we played Man United. It was one of the worst.
Okay, fine, but what we saw tonight, United just had nothing.
It's the worst Man United team I've ever seen. That performance tonight in the final. I've watched Man United since I was a kid. Right. That's the worst Man United team I've ever seen in a final.
I think Diallo deserves a bit of a mention. I thought he had moments in that first half, but other than that, him and
come on, mate.
Yeah, Maguire first half played all right. Bruno couldn't find the radar. He's your go-to guy, right? He's playing too deep. He's playing 30 yards deeper than what he wants. Certainly first half. Played higher second half, but he's running to a white wall.
No. Them tactics, mate, that 3-4-3, I'm telling you, it don't work. It ain't a formation that works. Well, it don't work.
Well, we will find out in the coming weeks
what
Man United look like, because they've got some serious questions to answer.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.